that person cannot address the enormous problems facing working families and the middle class because of the power of big money interest in this country. That is the truth, and it's an uncomfortable truth. So what I am calling for is not just your support to elect me as president. I am asking you to be part of a political revolution which transforms our country economically, politically, socially, and environmentally. And let me tell you what this political movement is about. Thank you. I love you too. What this political movement is about is millions of people from coast to coast standing up and saying loudly and clearly, enough is enough. This great nation and our government belong to all of us, not just a handful of billionaires. The truth is, it's a sad truth, but the truth is that our country today faces more serious problems than at any time in the modern history of our country. And if you throw in the global crisis of climate change, the problems may be worse today. But we are not going to solve the problems unless we address those problems. So let me take this opportunity to talk a little bit about some of the major problems facing our country. And I start with the issue of income and wealth inequality. Now today, as some of you know, we live in the wealthiest country in the history of the world. Wealthiest country in the history of the world. But most Americans don't understand that, don't perceive that, don't feel that, because they're too busy working 2 or 3 jobs, while almost all of the new income and wealth are going to the top 1%. The truth is that the United States today has more income and wealth inequality than any other major industrialized nation on earth. And the inequality today, if you can believe it, is worse than at any time since 1928. So what is essentially happening in our country? The people on the top are getting richer and richer. Everybody else is becoming poorer and poorer. The truth of the matter is that no great nation can survive economically, morally, or politically when so few have so much and so many have so little. There is something profoundly wrong and profoundly immoral. And by the way, I think it's important that we start injecting morality into our political discourse.